If your mattress is just about dead, but you don't want to drop $1,000 on a new one, a good pillow top topper can really bring it back to life, at least for a few years. In this video, I'm going to compare 3 of the absolute best options: Saatva, Helix, and Nolah. Each one feels totally different, uses different materials, so depending on the kind of sleeper you are, one is probably going to land better than the others. I'll break down what they're like to sleep on, how they handle things like pressure relief and overheating, and, kind of important, how easy they are to return if they don't work out. And whether you're dealing with hip pain, sleeping hot, or just trying to squeeze a little bit more out of your mattress, I'll go over what each one's really good at and where it might fall short. Okay, so starting off with Saatva, they got a bunch of options to choose from, all tuned for different kinds of sleepers. But I'd say most people are going to be looking at either the graphite memory foam, the natural latex, or the micro-coil hybrid. So let's check those out. The graphite one is a 3-inch memory foam topper, and it's by far the softest. It's made for side sleepers or anyone who just wants that deep sink-in feeling when you lie down. What's nice is that it doesn't trap heat the way regular memory foam has a tendency to do. That's the whole graphite part. It helps pull some of that body heat away as you sleep. Now, it's still not what I'd call a cold sleeping topper, but it's cooler than most foams, and the pressure relief is excellent, especially around the hips and shoulders. Then there's the latex model, and this one's much thinner at 1.5 inches, like that much, and it's like the complete opposite feeling. Instead of sinking in, you get this quick, springy pushback that keeps you lifted up. Plus, it's the coldest of the bunch. So if you're a back sleeper or you just hate feeling stuck in bed, this one's gonna make your life a lot better. It's also made with Telele latex, which gives it a slightly softer bounce compared to the denser latex some brands use. Now, if your mattress is sagging in the middle or you need extra support around your lower back area, the hybrid is the one to look at. It's 3 inches thick with a gel foam top layer and a set of tiny steel coils underneath. So it's the most supportive of the 3, but still plenty soft on top to feel comfortable. But no matter which one you go with, all 3 have a cotton blend cover treated with something called Garden, which is just this antimicrobial thing for protection, and they've all got elastic bands to keep the topper set in place. There's a huge range of prices, everything from $225 to $510, depending on the model and size, but all of them will get you a 6-month, 180-night trial, free shipping, free returns, and a 1-year limited warranty. All right, so moving on to Helix, and it's a bit simpler here because it's just a couple of options, but both are really solid depending on what you need. If you're looking for soft, like real soft, plush topper is the one to go with. It's filled with this fluffy fiber called Down Alternative that gives you all the feel of a big hotel pillow, just, without the actual bird feathers. The goal here is not support, like at all. It is raw comfort. Super light, super squishy. If your mattress is doing fine, but just feels a little too firm or like flat and stiff, this will soften it up without changing the feel all that much. Nice part is it's actually machine washable. So if you got pets or allergies, that is a huge plus. Now, the premium hybrid is a totally different animal. It's way thicker, almost 4 inches, and it's got this gel foam top with a layer of tiny coils underneath. The cool part here, pun intended, is the cover. It's this fabric called Glaciotex, and it's cold, like actually cold to the touch. So if you sleep super hot, this one is your winner. And because of the coils, it feels bouncier and more lifted. You don't sink in like with memory foam, like at all. You can choose between 2 versions here: luxury plush if you want more give, or luxury firm if your mattress needs more help. As for pricing, they'll run you anywhere from $300 to $560, depending on the model and size. But Helix is almost always running a sale that'll knock a good chunk off that, so just look out there. You can try it out for 120 nights, and depending on which model you go with, you're looking at either a 1-year or lifetime warranty. And by the way, if you want to check out any of these mattress toppers that we talked about here for yourself, you can use the affiliate links down in the description below. It won't cost you anything extra. In fact, it almost certainly will get you some deals that you will not find on their websites, and we might get a small commission on it, which really helps out the channel. Okay, last on our list is Nolah, and their whole thing is that instead of regular memory foam, they built out their own material called air foam. So instead of sinking way in till you get stuck and sweating your way through the night, this is a lot lighter. It's got a bounce to it, and it lets way more air through, so it's cooler. There's a regular version and a luxe version. The regular one, totally fine if your mattress just needs a little softness, but I gotta be honest, the luxe is way more worth the money. It's denser, it holds its shape better, it gives way more relief around pressure points. If you're a side sleeper or your bed's just been killing your hips or shoulders, that one's probably gonna feel real good. You can go with either a 2-inch or a 3-inch thickness, depending on how bad your current mattress is, and the covers are also machine washable, which is always a plus. You got 2 choices there as well, organic cotton or that Glacier Tech stuff if you're into the cool to the touch thing like the Helix Hybrid has. As far as feel, even the firmer option I'd still say is kind of soft. These are definitely built more for comfort than support. They are not going to fix a saggy mattress completely, but they will smooth things out and make it a lot easier to sleep through the night without tossing and turning around. Price-wise, you're looking at around $300 to $550 full price. But this is another one where they almost always have at least a 30% off deal running. They also do a $50 referral code thing if you have one. Just keep in mind the trial's way shorter here, like only 30 nights. And if you return it, you'll have to pay for the return shipping. So it's not quite as easy to test out as the Saatva or Helix, but if you're a side sleeper or you're waking up all achy, this one is going to be the best fit. All right, so let's zoom out for a sec and we'll put them all next to each other to see what kind of problems each is going to solve. If you sleep hot, the Helix Hybrid is the coldest by far. Like cold to the touch, stays that way all night. Nolah's air foam also gets pretty cool, but it doesn't have that same instant chill. And Saatva's graphite topper is better than average, but it's still foam, so of course it'll warm up a bit more. For support, Saatva's micro-coil model has by far the most lift. So that one's great if your mattress is sagging down the middle or you need more pushback under your lower back. Nolah's Luxe is also super solid here, especially for side sleepers, and the Helix Hybrid has decent support as well, but it's more about comfort and cooling combo than heavy-duty structure. Now, softness-wise, the Helix Plush is by far the squishiest overall, like no resistance whatsoever. Saatva's graphite foam is soft too, but it has a bit more contouring, and the Nolah's feels soft, but has a little bit more of a springier kind of light float than deep sink vibe. And as far as trials go, Saatva's going to give you the full 6 months to try it out with free return shipping. Helix gives you 120 nights, so definitely not bad at all, and still free returns. Nolah only gives you 30 nights, and you gotta pay to send it back. So if you're unsure or you've just never tried a topper before, Saatva's probably the one that'll sit easiest in your stomach. But that's all for this video. I really hope it gave you some ideas for getting the right mattress topper. And if it did, I'd really appreciate if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. And if any of these, the Helix, the Saatva, or the Nolah, they seem like the best fit for you, the links down below will get you the absolute best deal available right now. Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, you can reach out using the email that we'll leave down in the description below. If you have any questions, like at all, feel free to message me in the comments. I love hearing from you guys, and I always try to answer as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.